Hey everyone, hey and welcome back to yet another episode of Battle Rap Resume. This is a face-off. This is now a tried and true tradition of the show. This has been warmly received. I have to give great plaudits to Gemini, who suggested it as a segment just one day, and it's gone on to be great for the channel. So thank you, Gem, personally, and for your battles as well. I'm sure the audience concur. But yeah, these are the face-off, and I've got a really, really exciting battle, a top 8 battle, a battle between two people you'll no doubt be aware of. They've battled widely throughout the extra channel and even beyond it sometimes as well. That being Yorkz and Ambi. First of all, Yorkz, I must say, welcome, man. Good to have you on.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Big fan of the show, so it's nice to be on.
Oh no, I'm a big fan of yours, man. You're somewhat of a kind of online hero. Is that fair to say, or?
I've got a little bit of popularity on Viewpoint. I think I was the first person to ever get a tryout off the back of Viewpoint.
That is like when scientists invent life, isn't it? Like a forum guy getting a battle. It's like
I think I'm one of their own, aren't I? So that's why I get that little crazy push. I think they'd have probably fucking give up on me a long time ago otherwise. But
Ambi, you inherently see yourself as better than Yorkz because you came through the natural way, or?
No, I just see me better as him because he's shit.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought, didn't you get yours because your mates were shuffle? But mine was off like the back of my own ability.
No, not really. You did it by begging on a forum full of weirdos, mate.
You're on the forum. Oh, you can't separate yourself from the rest of the forum. You've either got to embrace yourself as a cunt or just leave Viewpoint. Like, that's how it works.
Is that what it is? It's just full of cunts, is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're not behind me anymore, are they? They're not supporting me anymore.
The ones. So you just said they're the ones that like back you, and you're one of the. But they're all cunts, right? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Most of them are cunts. There's a few alright ones. Safe.
So that's good to know.
And Ambi as well. Welcome, man. I'm a big fan. Great to have you on.
Hello. How are you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. And, you know, this is a battle that I'm really looking forward to. And you are the favourite. Is that something you're aware of? Is that something that's weighing on you when you're getting ready for this one? Or
not really, to be honest. I don't really pay much attention to all that. It can kind of go either way, right? You know, like people choke or people don't do pretty well, so I'm just gonna try and win. I'm not gonna think I'm gonna go in there and take it really easily, because I don't think I will. I'm sure he's gonna try really hard. So
I think for me, the one thing that that gives me that bit of hope is that Ambi's kind of got a history of sometimes he'll come to a battle, he'll be really, really good. So you've got like Lex, and if he comes like he did against Lex, I'm gonna have a really difficult time even getting close to a win. But then you've got like battles like against Bobby, where he probably, I don't know, the room didn't quite go with him on the day or whatnot, and it wasn't as good a performance as it was the Lex one, say. So I guess that Ambi being a bit hit and miss at times could kind of that's what I'm hoping he comes with the shoddy stuff.
I mean, Yorkz, we compare JTC, we compare the Immoral performance. You're equally hit and miss.
I think.
Yeah.
Hang on. Fuck off. No, I think what a lot of people don't realise is that prior to that Immoral battle, I hadn't battled anywhere before ever.
Right.
I followed battle rap, but kind of you had guys like 142 who was coming from King of the Ronalds with like 4 battles. You had yourself who was coming with a battle on King of the Ronalds, I believe. I hadn't done it at all before, so like my tryout, my second battle, they were all real like learning curves. But I think it's probably been minuscule, but there's been a bit of an improvement in each battle. Hopefully, I'd like to think so anyway. So I guess that's the way I see my kind of progression so far. It's been slow, but it has kind of been on an upwards increment. Whereas I think Ambi's is a bit like a heartbeat. It's up and down all over the shop, isn't it?
Yeah, but Ambi, I mean, you've gone against some veritable names, like York says, like the Lex, even Crafty. I know it was your tryout, but he's still a killer battler. Like, you've battled these big heads. Is York someone you're going to take lightly, or are you bringing the same prep?
No, I'm bringing the same prep. Like, you know, I kind of feel with the top 8 tournament that I've probably got a bit of a point to prove. You know, like, he's kind of right. You know, I've been up and down. I feel that, like, some of my decisions have gone against me when they shouldn't have. For example, the locksmith battle.
I do think you won the locksmith battle. You did win the locksmith battle.
You did,
you know, and you know, even the Bobby battle, he was much better than me and he beat me, but my writing had improved since the last battle just my performance hadn't. So I'm going to take it, as prove a point. I'm not where I think I should be, and that's my own fault, and it's my performance that's held me back. I don't think it's my writing, I think it's my performance. So but people I've shown these bars to that I've written for Yorkz, they've said it's the best writing they've ever seen out of me. So I'm going to be worrying about the performance from now on out.
I think that's the same for both of us. I think it's kind of the performance that's always let us down, and I think it's
it's been your writing as well, bro.
Maybe in the first few battles I'll give you that. Well, recently it's not been too bad. Anyway, what I'm saying is someone like Bobby came straight into this with kind of a whole character and everything. Like he was ready made, and I think we're still kind of finding our voice. And like Ambi will come into battle sometimes, and he'll do like the funny stuff, and I really like that. That's the sort of stuff I like to hear from him. Sometimes he'll come in and he'll have like multis about Greek gods and stuff, and I think he's still finding his voice, and I'm the same as well. Sometimes I'll have jokey bars, and sometimes I'll try and do like your Tony D style punchy bars, and I don't really know.
You tried to do half a round on how much pieces someone could fit inside a vagina. Like, how are you going to pick about multis about Greek gods when you do fucking? You can put a chair inside your cunt. What is wrong with you?
So you've met my mum.
Dickhead.
That was terrible. I'm not. Listen, I'm the first to hold my hands up if I've done shit, and that was fucking appalling. But don't think I'm coming like that on the 22nd of October. As well. Also, back then I used to run my bars by 142. I've gone up in the world now. I run them by Dank Schrader now. So the set of eyes that are on it is a lot. Yeah, I've got a better.
That just shows what a cunt you are, really, doesn't it? Because you used to run him past 142, then you just tried to mug him off and made that,
I mugged him off. I mugged him off back then. To be fair, I mugged him off back then.
And then you just fucked him off and moved on to when you thought someone was better than him. And
no, I still message him.
Wait until Dank doesn't do well and then see where you move next. You're a dickhead, mate.
I can't argue with that.
And this isn't an isolated battle, as you say, Ambi. This is part of the top 8. It's cool to be part of this tournament, is it not, Yorkz? It's an interesting mix of people.
It is for me, because if you were to say, I know it's kind of like the training days top 8 now. It's not really the Don't Flop top 8, is it? It was. Yeah. Last year, before you've had like people like Juan, Vocab I liked, Kode's been in it, and like now there's like me, Jace, Lazy Odd. Like it's not the same standard, I'm not going to lie, but still to be put in a competition of the 8, not the 8 best people from training days, I think it's just the 8 most available and up for it, to be honest. But I guess it's still nice, yeah. And being given Ambi, it's a challenge for me, isn't it? It's a step up from battles I've had before, so I guess that's an opportunity as well. I'm looking forward to it. No one's going to be able to make me look a cunt like he will, because he kind of knows me as well. We talk outside of battles and stuff.
So I'm my reputation, bro.
I'm aware of how big a cunt he can be and how big a cunt he is. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm capable of my own
personals. You anticipate?
Possibly. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not getting too worried about it, because I'm the sort of guy that I'll laugh anything off. But if there's anyone who can take anything they know about me and make me look really bad, and yeah, it's Ambi. So we'll see. But like I said, I'm coming. I've wrote what I feel is my best stuff, but I say this every battle, and I've come with some trash stuff before, Anna. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's genuinely. There's not been battles before, really. Maybe Lex that I was genuinely looking forward to, that I was excited for, and I am with this one, because win or lose, it's going to be a laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just 2 mates calling each other a cunt, which is how the best battles come about, I think.
And do you guys mind that it's kind of the early doors battling? There's not going to be too many people there. Does that bother you, or?
It does in a way. I won't lie. You don't. Sorry, Ambi, I'm taking all the talking. But anyway. Fuck off, they want to hear from me anyway, they don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, alright. I'll take over from here. Right, so anyway, Tom, so the answer is, it sucks a little bit, doesn't it? Because, like you say, there'll be less people there, so... But then again, they've kind of helped out where we've suggested stuff like, we kind of said, look, can you email all the ticket holders and tell them about it early so that people can arrange travel, and they've done that, they've emailed everyone, and so I think there'll still be a fair amount of people there. And to be honest, like, it doesn't really bother me. Like, in the fact that I wanted to see that card anyway. I bought a ticket to go and see the card, so now I get to perform on it as well. So it's kind of a win-win, really.
Yeah. I just think they need to. The competitions like the top 8, like the unbeat stuff. It needs to be at the start of the year, because the end of the year is so cluttered with your birthday weekend, your sunburn, your Christmas card, and then all these other events kind of just get put in and dotted around. And if you had them at the start of the year, when really there's not a lot happens at the start of the year, I think it'd work a lot better. And for next year, that's something that Don't Flop might want to think about. But that's just my view. Anyway.
Yeah. There has kind of been tournament overload, hasn't there, of late? Top 8 headhunters on beat. Suddenly it's just madness.
Yeah, they're all good. They just need to spread it out a bit more, I think, around the... But it's all a learning curve, isn't it? The training day stuff's new. Danny's still learning. To be fair to Danny, a lot of people have fucked him over and dropped out through one reason or another. So like Ambi says, they've been really good. They've listened to us. I think that putting it on the same day as Next in Line was Ambi's idea. And they ran with that, so we can't complain from that side.
Yeah. No, it's very exciting. And anyone else in the top 8? Any other matchups that are exciting you, Ambi? Any bit you're eyeing up as your next one? If you win, of course. I'm not going to say it's a foregone conclusion or anything.
No, to be honest, I don't really care who I battle. Like, I'm not like one of these guys that will go, "Oh, lazy ass Jack's only had one battle, so I'm not going to battle him." I can't be like, I don't
That'd be a good battle, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Like, and he's good at what he does. Like, I'm not like that. I'll battle anyone. I'd battle a tryout if it made sense. You know what I mean? So I don't really care who I battle. Like, I don't quite know what's the plan for the next round, how they're going to pick matchups or anything. I don't know if it's even been decided what they're going to do, but the one guy I didn't want to battle, to be honest, was Conker, because I think Conker's probably, in my eyes, the strongest in it. So, to be honest, like, I wouldn't even know where to start with him, other than he just can't keep his eyes open when he battles. But he was the one that I wanted to avoid. And I know the results haven't been out, but iKid's pretty confident he won it. Conker's not so confident he won it. So I think by the looks of it, probably going to be iKid that goes through. So and I watched iKid versus Jace the other day. I didn't think it didn't really worry me, to be honest. So I'd like to battle A though, just because I think he's the best in the tournament. So it'd be interesting to see what happened there. But other than that, I don't care, man. Really, I don't care. And
Yorkz, is there anyone else maybe in the next round you'd like to have, or?
I think Bear would probably be the one that I'd be most excited to write for, the most fun to write for. Mainly because he's kind of. He's not as posh as his persona makes out, but he's kind of a posh guy, and I could kind of have fun with that, I think. Probably there.
That'd be good. And
I've got to get rid of this cunt first. There's no point counting me chickens there.
You do, and like, how are you going to do it? I mean, I'm not saying give away the strategy, but like, Ambi's tough to beat.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, he knows. I'd be stupid if I didn't do fat jokes. I think the crowd expect that a bit. Yep. So we've got a few of them. People look forward to the fat jokes.
Really going to reinvent the wheel. Yeah, exactly.
Then I've got a round. I mean, even today I was talking to Dank today, and I was like, I don't know whether this is even like I don't know. Sometimes you look at around so much that it just about a month after writing it, it's just awful to you. But someone who lays fresh eyes on it is. So I don't know whether that's the case there, and I've just got bored of it myself, or whether it's trash. But we'll find out.
Is this your concept round that you should thank Shuffle T for giving you inspiration for?
It's a bit like.
Are you going to bring your mum, or like do what he did, or just going to mimic it and
there's definitely there's definitely Shuffle inspiration to it, I won't lie, but I'm a big fan of Shuffle. But I think it's.
I'll see if he can come if you want. You could talk to him, and he might know your name and stuff. So.
Wait till you hear the round. You're gonna love it. All right. Anyway, sorry, Tom. I'm gonna give too much away. But I think it's gonna work. And then my third round it's only like half of it, so I don't know. I might do some Argentinian flag bars now. I know you like them.
I do. And you said you showing Dank your stuff, 142 stuff. Do you operate in that atmosphere of constantly getting feedback and changing, or?
I don't. I mean, I know there's some people who write their bars and then they'll send them to like 5 or 6 different people for feedback. Whereas, I mean, I've done it with Ambi in the past. I used to share bars with Ambi and vice versa. Now the only person I really talk to regularly in battle rap is Dank, probably. Then there's people like Bobby and Ambi and 142 I talk to here and there. But Dank's probably the only person. We send bars back and forth all day via voice note, and it's kind of just like, yeah, that's decent, yeah, that's shit, and that's probably about as far as it goes. But it's nice to have that second pair of eyes on bars.
So you got some, yeah, go on.
I was going to say, I think when you start out, you do it a lot more.
Yeah, I think you do. You're right.
I don't know if, I think you kind of send them to loads of people because you want that kind of confirmation that you're doing the right thing. But as it goes on, I think you realise that the more people you send them to, when you actually perform it and those people are stood there, they don't enjoy it because they've heard it 5 times. So then you're reliant on everyone else enjoying it, and if it doesn't pop, it's kind of shit. And so I think for me anyway, like, I kind of share it with, like, well, I pretty much share it with Yorkz and sometimes Shuffle T, and that's it. Like, because I know kind of if they go, this is shit, I know it's really shit. But and I think the other thing is a lot of people in this little circle jerk mentality that we have is you share stuff with them and they go, yeah, that's the sickest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, that's so good. And it's like, shit, you're doing like a round like York's vagina round.
Yeah, that's what 142 used to do to me. This is why I've had to swap me. I'm joking, but I think if you're going to share bars with someone, if you're going to have someone that you have that relationship with, it's got to be someone that's on the same wavelength as you. So like me and Ambi, like, we'd send bars back and forth, but writing wise, we're probably not on the same wavelength. Like, I'm probably more just strictly jokey stuff with the odd bar here or there, and he gets a lot deeper at times, a lot more personal. Whereas like me and Dank, it's just a lot of it's based around daft wordplay and jokes and stuff, so we are on the same page. So I think that helps a lot. So like with Ambi saying he sends bars to Yorkz and stuff like that, makes sense to me, because Yorkz is a lot more intricate writer and stuff, than he probably gives you better feedback than I did, I imagine.
And of course, Yorkz waits at the end of the rainbow, as it were. He's there that you battle. I mean, Ambi, first of all, you versus Yorkz, you're like bros, aren't you? That would be weird.
So,
don't you battle rap his kid? Don't you battle rap his kid over voice?
I did. I destroyed it. Absolutely destroyed it.
That is right, Tom. Do you know when I say like no one's capable of making me look a cunt like Ambi?
Yeah.
Ambi's like the only person I know that would tell York's 10-year-old kid that like he's a faggot and his dad's a waste man or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not Yorkz. I'm just using an example, but I don't want to get York's bad books. No. But yeah, this is what I'm worried about. Like, Ambi will stand there.
Right? Hang on. You say that, but 2 minutes before we started this call, you called your own son an arsehole because he was upset. So don't put it out there about fucking being a cunt for saying some stuff to... Firstly, he wanted a little rap battle, so we had a little back and forth. He's 10 years old, right? And he told me repeatedly he's going to smash my face in with a brick. He deserved to hear some stuff that day, I'm telling you now. But outside of that, you called your own son an arsehole just to get a fucking battle rap resume telephone call going.
He wasn't being a fucking arsehole. Right.
Do you know?
Right. Anyone who's listening to this. Anyone who's listening to this. Go on.
The problem with you is you can't differentiate. You're one of these. You can't differentiate between David and Yorkz. All you do is you constantly act as this fucking Yorkz fella, and you're a beggy little prick when you're doing it, mate. David's an intelligent. He's got a wife and a kid. He's got a career. Yorkz is a knob, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, but I fucking love being Yorkz. Like, he was being a fucking arsehole.
You're the only one that enjoys it. You're the only one that enjoys it.
Well, at least someone's fucking happy. He wasn't getting to sleep. I wanted him to get to sleep. This was what it was over time. Like, I find bedtime stressful with it then. So he was being an arsehole. I stand by it. Fuck it. If you can't call your own kid an arsehole, who can you call an arsehole? Do you know what I mean? Like,
fucking, bro.
Came from my balls, didn't he? Came from my balls. Call him what I want.
I'll tell you what, call your kid an arsehole, yeah? But don't do it to people that you do a bit of fucking rap battle with. We ain't going to be impressed by that. Call him an arsehole in your private life. Don't come and fucking... Do you know what? Dickhead, bro.
I stand by the statement. He was being an arsehole. I do love him to bits, though, but he was being an arsehole. This is a bit different for Battle Rap Resume, isn't it, Tom? This?
It is.
Debate is over whether you should call your kid an arsehole or not. What do you think, people? Should you be able to call your kid an arsehole?
That Battle Rap Resume, yeah, exactly.
Sweet Tom, yeah.
Exactly.
That one. I'm looking forward to this battle. I really am. Like, especially like after this now, like because he's a bit more angry and pissed off at me than I thought, so it could be quite... It's going to be one of them, like, you know, versus Lex, where it cuts off to Ambi and Ambi's just there calling him a cunt. Like, if you've seen that battle, I think it's going to be like that. It'll be fun.
And, you know, what is it, 2 weeks or so away? It's very close.
Yeah, it is. I need to get writing, finish off and learning.
You're not done yet?
What's that, sorry?
You're not
not just rehearsing now.
No, do you know what? I'm really bad at procrastinating. I do it with quite a lot of battles. The only time I've ever gone into a battle and felt like, yeah, I'm ready for this battle was against Lex. And that's because they only give us 11 days prep to write, learn and everything then. If they give me too much time, like they could give me 8 weeks for a battle and I'll still just write like a few weeks before. I'll jot down ideas throughout the whole time, but the actual rounds will only come together properly towards the end. But I've got a lot of ideas. It's not like, when I say I've got to finish writing, it's not like I've got to think of the ideas. I've just got to kind of put a jigsaw together sort of thing. So I'm not too worried.
No, and Ambi, yourself, are you a guy that locks it out months before, or?
The thing is, right, every time I think I'm done, this dickhead says something else in the group chat that's absolute gold, and then I'm like, fuck's sake, how can I not use that? Like the other day,
I don't like these group chats. Yeah, I don't like the group chats because I'm the sort that, yeah, I'll have a laugh. Fuck off, no, let me say this. Right, go on then, you win, go on, you win, 1-0, go on, off you go on.
So the other day, this dickhead wants to prove that he's not racist, so he sends a picture of him with a black friend, right? Just to try and prove he's not a racist. The guy wasn't even black. He was the same colour as Danny Jack. He was fucking grey.
Right,
the first time I met Danny Jack, I thought he was a 40-year-old Korean woman. You're like, you don't even know what black is. Like, and you're sending it there going, no, I'm not racist. Look at my friend. You're a dickhead.
But obviously it's tongue-in-cheek. About that. But it's tongue-in-cheek, yeah. But obviously when you, this is what I mean, Tom. See, the stuff that I do tongue-in-cheek, right, I'll do it on Viewpoint as well. And then I do think afterwards, oh, fuck's sake, if someone says in a battle, oh, you sent a picture of you with a black man to prove you're not racist, like, out of context, it makes me sound a cunt. He is going to make me look a cunt. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I've got black friends. What are you going to do about it?
What do you mean, what am I going to do? What does that even mean?
I didn't. How'd you follow up to try to justify you're not racist? I didn't know what to go with, so I thought I'd try that.
I mean, you could try not being racist.
I'm not racist.
Okay. I think you should probably throw away that Jamaican dreads wig. Right,
Tom, go and watch Soljitsu Kojay versus Ambi or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. At one point, someone in the crowd goes to Ambi, that's racist. And he goes, yeah, but it's good though. Well, oh, no, being racist. It's good though. I'm like, oi, Hitler. Gassing that Jew. Bit racist. Yeah, but it's good though. What the fuck?
Why do you laugh? Like, bruv, tone that laugh down, bruv. Only dogs can hear that high pitched.
It is terrible, isn't it? I can't help it. It's my laugh, isn't it? It's shit. What can I do?
It's a bit feminine, that, isn't it? We lost Tom.
But I'm here. Yeah, he just pitched out there. I was just so.
That's his laugh.
So yeah, coming up next in line. I mean, just to wrap up, really, this event is crazy, and it's so great that you guys are battling on what could be one of the cards of the year for sure.
Yeah, it looks good.
But yeah,
it looks like a really good card.
Yeah,
it's gone dead choppy.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you ask, Tom?
No, sorry. I was just saying how good this card is. Unbelievable. Next in line, so good.
I guess that's kind of, in a way, we should feel blessed that we've been stuck at the top of it, really, because it's a bit of history, really. Shocks and Tony's going to be amazing. Dank and Surfer, obviously, I've been hearing Dank stuff throughout. It's some of the best stuff I've heard from him, and I'm sure Surfer's going to come the same.
Yeah.
With it being on Don't Flop and that, because he has a lot of digs that Don't Flop on Viewpoint here and there. Surfer, not in a nasty way, but a joke way. But so he needs to turn up really, because he's got something to prove. I think you can't go around saying, "Oh, this is Don't Flop, this Don't Flop," and then come from your gab and not bring it. So he's got to bring it as well. It's just going to be a really good day.
Did you watch Surfer versus Tony, bro? Surfer's fucking... He could run through half a Don't Flop at least by now. Like, he's good, bro. He can back it up. Seriously.
I don't know. I think performance... He carries a lot of his stuff with performance. But yeah, I think that's what Gab have got going for them over Don't Flop. Everyone that seems to start, like, doesn't matter how many battles they've had, they just seem to have this swagger and this performance to them. Like, even the guys that can't write in Gab, they've still got this performance about them.
Yeah, but loads of people can, are considered better just because they can perform well. I mean, if you speak to people like Bobby Rex is incredible what he does, but his writing is pretty basic, but the way he delivers it is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
that's what makes That's what makes Bobby Rex good. So if he comes in with a solid performance, even if his writing is a bit subpar, which for Surfer it's not at all. Surfer's incredible at writing. But if he comes in with a performance, yeah, he is, bruv. Straight up.
I don't know.
I think he doesn't write about shoving fucking chairs up with their mum's vagina, does he? It's not going to be in your fucking realm of like, is it?
I can't say anything to it. He's got me. Yeah, well, yeah. No, I do like him. I'm not saying I think his.
I understand why people wouldn't like him, but he is good. It's kind of he's quite impenetrable, isn't he, at times? But he's very good writing.
Yeah, I don't think he's on Dank's level writing wise, but maybe because
no, he's not.
Mate, I don't know.
No, he's not. I don't think he is either.
So I think he's going to be relying a lot more on performance that day, especially with a lot of the Gab lot. I mean, iKid's done quite well, but a lot of the Gab lot come over and they don't necessarily translate well to a Don't Flop crowd as well. You've got like your Troubles, your Braces. I know they were northern events. The northern events probably lean towards humour more. But
you've got Rivers who did well.
Yeah,
Scoop
true.
Will smash it. Scoop will 100% do well.
Yeah, Scoop. I do like
Scoop. There's many people that have done well that haven't.
Yeah, true. I guess so.
Fury did well.
People that for fucking Don't Flop that go to the Gap. It's only half of them that do really well. Like the other half is shit.
I guess that's the beauty of the card, isn't it? Those even Tony and Shocks, I can't call that at all. And a year ago, I'd just give that to Tony without even thinking about it. But that shows what the year Shocks has had and how tight the card is from top to bottom, really.
And Shocks' writing is incredible. If you watch any Shocks battle back, I guarantee you will catch bars that you missed the first time round because it's so intricate.
Yeah.
So incredibly intricate.
That's what, when I watch some rappers now, they try and do that word association scheme style that Shocks does really well. And Shocks has it on point and it all links up and it works. And then you have people that are just doing like planet schemes and they're just dropping in like Saturn and Mercury just because it sounds like, and it's not the same, like, it doesn't work the same. Just because the word sounds the same as another word, just stop trying to be like Shocks. Like, he's got the word association scheme locked down. Tony did a round against Surfer where he took the mick out of the word association scheme thing, and Tony nailed it, to be fair. But he's Tony.
The thing is, as well, I mean, Tony versus Shocks is an incredible battle because Tony as a writer is also incredible, but he just swags it out the whole way through, right? And he has this ability to punch like twice in a line just to get to the actual punch, and it's fucking amazing. Like, I don't know how he writes like it. I wish I could, but I can't write like either of them. But that's going to be an incredible battle. I don't know many of the other battles below that though. Tom, do you know?
Tox Gemini is the other big one.
Oh yeah, Tox Gemini as well. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
That'll be a good battle.
JBK Short.
Tox in his last battle was incredible.
Tox was incredible, but I mean, Gemini's got this, right? No, all respect to Tox, but it's Gemini. Like, it's just,
I don't know.
It's too good.
I don't know. I'm with Ambi. I couldn't call it. I think Tox can literally just walk in there and clown him like he's got that in him. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
True.
I don't know. I always think back to Tox's tryout, and I don't think I recall a tryout as good individually. I know he had
I know what you mean.
I know he had Dialect and Double Allen, but that was more because they were both so good together. But on an individual performance, Tox's is probably one of the best tryouts to date. I just think he's really talented, and he got slept on for a bit. I don't know why, but yeah. Then we got Pete Cashmore and John Whitmore as well, have we, Sherpa?
Yeah.
Banger.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Banger. That's
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that is.
I've got Whitmore, that 3-0.
I think so, yeah. I think Whitmore. I've seen his writing before. I've seen him battle Crafty as well at a music festival or something. I don't think many people have seen it, but he had some really nice bars in there, like, and he gets
the rock festival, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he gets the culture as well. He gets how a basic setup and punch works and stuff. Like, a lot of people are coming in and they're trying out, and like Motive today. I don't know if you've seen Motive today.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he's paid £100, bless him, but like, you don't even understand how a basic setup of punch works. Like, that must be the minimum that you need to even go into any form of rapping. Like, even like yourself, Tom, coming from a poetry background, you knew that you had to have a basic setup and a punchline. That's how it works. John gets that, but there's people who are coming in and they don't necessarily get it. But yeah, so I think Pete and John, they both got that. Then is there Jay Ferg? Is he battling someone? I think I saw.
Fergus, and there's someone called Catnip, I think.
Oh, she's a bird. Yeah, she's a girl, Catnip. I remember,
right.
actually. But that's still a terrible name, whether you're a girl or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
J Ferg's my boy, he'll get this.
I'm a big J Ferg man, big J Ferg fan, actually. And J Ferg, I'll reveal on this show, has bought the very first Battle Rap Resume T-shirt, and he's going to wear it in that battle.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, there's some guerrilla marketing for you.
Yeah,
I'll be there with T-shirts and the rest for you. But yeah, I guess the other big battle that we're missing out is JB J Short. That's going to be great.
Yes, I mean that's hard to call as well, because you see JB against Dank was like a JB that I've never seen before. Like, I mean, he's come good before in battles like the one against Ambi and stuff, but his performance has never quite banged like that. And that round where he's doing the Tom Hardy lock car seat, like, that was incredible. But then you've got Jay Short, who's someone that for quite a few years kind of just plodded along and no one was really giving him any love, and then out of nowhere he's just started smashing battles. You've got like the Frankie battle, the Koj battle, and they're both really good writers. So that again, maybe Jay Short having the freestyle ability to flip, maybe I could lean towards Jay Short but JB's got the potential to outright him as well. So again, I'm not being very useful, but that could go either way again.
Yeah, it's kind of history repeating itself, isn't it? It was like Jay Short was on a great run last year, and then he got beaten by an upcomer who can write, Crafty, and now he's on another good run, and now he's on an upcomer who can write, and he has to beat JB, or it's Groundhog Day for him, really. There's a lot more to lose for him here.
Yeah, but I think that mid-tier in general is really interesting. You've got like, I mean, it's quite broad, isn't it? But you've got like Heretic, JB, Jay Short, I guess Dank, Bobby. These are all people that are just knocking on the door of top tier now. But there's a real good mix of them, and it's quite an eclectic mix of styles as well. So that's really something to look forward to next year, I think.
Who wins that, Ambi? Jay Short, JB?
I think JB will win that. I don't want him to. I think JB needs taking down a peg or two on his ego, but then a lot of people would say that for Jay Short, right? But
I thought you were going to say a lot of people could say that for you.
Man, I ain't got an ego. I just say how it is, isn't it? I know. At the end of the day, I know I'm pretty shit at this battling. Like, I know. I wouldn't shit. Like, I wouldn't say you're shit. To it. I'm just straight up. Like, if I think you're a dick, I'll tell you a dick. If I think you're shit, I'll tell you you're shit. Like, I don't see how I've got an ego, bruv. Tell me how I've got an ego.
I was just winding you up, to be honest.
Well done. Solid point, mate. But no, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted.
Apologies.
I think JB will win it on writing, but like York says, I guess if Jay Short can kind of do a load of flips, which is kind of where he's really strong, is that freestyling ability, he could kind of turn the tides. But I'd say JB on writing, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that's fair enough, and it's no doubt going to be an incredible event. I have my ticket. Obviously, you guys are going to be there battling and afterwards, and it's just I cannot wait. And thank you so much, Yorkz. I guess first of all, how do people get at you? Social media, that sort of thing, music, or
I've got Twitter and Yorkz_DE, I believe it is. So yeah, get at me on there. Or you can add me on Facebook, I guess. I don't bite.
Yeah. And Ambi, are you a man of many accounts, or?
No, I've left my Twitter account.
Right.
My Instagram's kind of personal now, so
no way for the fans to connect.
Social media.
Damn. Okay. No way for the fans to connect with Ambi, the brand.
Nah.
Well, okay.
They can come and watch me battle and talk to me there. They can buy tickets.
There you go.
Just pass on messages to me, and I'll make sure they get to him. Especially the nasty ones.
You're on Viewpoint enough, bro. They don't need any more of you online, bro. Seriously.
I do spend too much time online. That's
you do.
We can agree on.
Spend time with your arsehole son and your wife, mate. That would be better.
I finally got into sleep now, so I'm going to relax. I'm going to go watch Luke Cage for a bit. Try and think of some Luke Cage bars for you.
Nice.
That's great. Well done, mate. You do that.
All right, well, on that, guys, I'm going to thank you, and Ambi Yorkz, next in line. Get the pay-per-view when it comes out, and thank you, guys.
Cheers, Tom.
Love
you, Ambi.
Dickhead.
Love you, Ambi.
See you later, Tom.
See you, man.